Good morning and happy Tuesday, people. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful start to their Tuesday morning. All enjoy whatever it is you're doing today, work, school, uni, day off, at work, whatever it is you're doing today, have a sick Tuesday. We're going to speak about a couple of things. I want to start off with this video that was circulated around on social media. And it was a video, I don't know if everyone's seen this, but it was a video of Dele Alli. And he was sat in, I think it was a restaurant somewhere, and he was basically mocking an Asian guy. I think he might have been a Chinese guy, and he was sitting there mocking the coronavirus. And basically, he had something over his mouth like this, like covered around his mouth. Dele Alli, this is, and then he zoomed in on the, I think it was a Chinese guy, over in the distance and said, I hope he hasn't got it, something along them lines. He's had to come out and apologize. And this isn't the first time, and this is why I want to speak about. This isn't the first time that this guy has done stupid things over the years. Unbelievably stupid stuff that this geezer's done. When will he learn? Yeah, who is advising this guy? You know, we've seen it. He loves Snapchat as well. Everything he does is on Snapchat. If I was his agent, I'd tell him to delete that app immediately, because that app is getting him into a lot of trouble. Now, he's had to come out and apologize, and he said that he's let himself and the club down. He had to put a video out there on the Chinese social media platform, very similar to, it's like a Chinese Twitter, something like that, called Weibo. It's actually one of the biggest social media platforms in the world. I think only YouTube and Facebook have got more users than that site. So he's put that out there. Obviously, he's been advised to put that out there. Probably the club, maybe somebody connected to him in terms of family member, or even his agent have told him to do that. But this is where, like, I look at stuff like this and I just think, like, yes, you're a young guy. You're doing very well. You're playing at Tottenham. You're earning a lot of money. Why are you doing stupid things like this? And this is where I think the Premier League needs to do more. Yeah, maybe set something up where every single year or every single month, maybe once a month, once every 6 months, whatever it is, people who work in and around the FA, specialists in terms of grounding people, keeping them up to date with money and stuff like this, money, well-being, how to use social media properly. When you are a big face and you are a big, personality in the footballing world, there should be some sort of advisors around you that are helping you. And they shouldn't be from, I don't know, say an agent, for example, because 9 times out of 10, your agent's only after getting you the most amount of money and getting himself or herself the most amount of money, which is why it should come from somebody from the Premier League or an organisation that the Premier League pick to then help younger footballers. Maybe not just younger footballers, but every type of footballer, because a lot of people struggle when they finish playing football. And a lot of people, whilst they're playing football, can't deal with all the exposure. And I'm not saying that he can't, by the way, and I'm not using that as an excuse for what he's done. But I do think that going forward, when you've got the money, the power, the fame, the exposure, I'm Dele Alli. I can go anywhere I want and I can do whatever I want until it comes on top, and then you just go, whatever. I'll just put an apology out. Yeah, that'd be all right. Somebody at the FA should be looking at that, or the PFA, or someone like that should be looking at it, and every single club should have its designated people that go around and ask them how their finances are, ask them what they're doing in terms of planning for their retirement and stuff like that. Maybe they do that. I don't know. But if they are doing it, they're not doing a very good job with this guy in terms of social media, because this is about the 4th or 5th time over the last few years this guy has acted an absolute clown on social media. Now, we've all been there. We've all done stuff on social media that we probably shouldn't have done, including me. I'm on here every day. So, yeah, there's probably a catalogue of things that I've done wrong. But I'm not idolised by thousands of people globally. I'm not an England midfielder. The money's irrelevant. But when you get that amount of money every week, it does make your thought process completely different. And it makes you feel like you're unstoppable and you're invincible and you're untouchable. I can do what I want. I'm a Premier League footballer. And I think that they need to do more to help that. But let me know your thoughts on it. I'm not saying that's why Dele Alli acts like a clown every now and again. I'm just saying that I think that there should be more help. Maybe there is. If there is, please let me know down below as well. So I would appreciate that. Let's move on to the second out of 3 stories I want to speak to you about today, and that is the race for the Golden Boot. I didn't realise how close it was until I see the article. There's 6 players, all within 3 goals. Obviously, we know Leicester City's Jamie Vardy is top of the tree at the moment. He is on 17 goals this season. And then you've got Sergio Aguero. Shock. Aguero's always there. He's on 16. Then you've got Rashford, Danny Ings, Mohamed Salah, and then Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang all on 14. Who's going to win it? Who do you think is going to win it? It's going to be close. Obviously, I don't think anyone expected Danny Ings to be there. I don't think anyone thought he was going to be up there, especially when Leicester put 9 past them. I think that was going to be the end for the manager, and it actually wasn't. He actually stayed, which is pretty mad. But I don't think anyone could have predicted Danny Ings would be up there fighting for a Golden Boot. Fair play to Danny Ings. And if he doesn't go to the Euros, there's a steward's inquiry, because he has been nothing short of fantastic this season. And obviously Jamie Vardy should be going as well. So there we go. But if I was a betting man, excuse me, I'd go with Sergio Aguero. I just think that every single year the guy's relentless, isn't he? Every single year he's there or thereabouts. And normally every single year he has an injury, which keeps him out for a sustained period, but yet he's still there or thereabouts in the top of the charts. I suppose a lot of you guys would probably go with Mohamed Salah, just the fact that they're romping away with a league title. They played the best football they have done all season, although he hasn't scored that many goals this season. But still, 14 isn't too bad, is it? And they haven't really needed him to be a one-man team or anything like that, because they've got 11 men that are all capable of being absolutely brilliant, which is why they're romping a title. But leave it in the comments section. Let me know who you think will be the Golden Boot winner. Stick it down there. Let me know. Excuse me. Last but by no means least, I want to talk about a guy called Sir Jim Ratcliffe. And any of you that don't know who this is, he is the wealthiest guy in the UK. He is absolutely caked in money. He's been linked with buying Chelsea multiple times. And he's basically said that he don't want to own a football club in the UK. Now, anybody who does know about this guy, I'd imagine a lot of Chelsea fans that watch this will know who this guy is. He actually owns a Swiss football team in the 2nd division called Lausanne. Excuse me, Lausanne. And he also owns Nice in France in Ligue 1. So he already owns 2 football clubs, but he's done an interview and he's basically said that he doesn't want to own a Premier League team. He's not got any dreams or aspirations of doing that right now. That may change down the road, but right now I'm happy doing what I'm doing. He's into his F1. He owns a team in the F1. He owns, I think it's Team Sky. I think he brought that out. I may be wrong. I'm sure he's involved heavily in the cycling, and he's got loads and loads of other little businesses, ventures. Sorry, but I think that ultimately he's sitting there and he is going to come into the Premier League one day. Whether it's at Chelsea or not, I don't know. But I do think that he is doing this interview, or done this interview yesterday, I think it was, or Saturday. And he's basically come out and said that he doesn't want to do it right now. I think that's basically saying, yeah, get ready, because when I'm ready, I'm buying one of your clubs, is what he's saying. Well, come and buy Arsenal, my friend. I will happily accept you at Arsenal right now. If you put your money where your mouth is. So that's open. Stan Kroenke might be looking to sell for the right price. So you never know. But I do think that when people come out and say, I've got no interest in buying a Premier League club, it means that they do want to buy a Premier League club. So I don't know. One thing I do know is that it isn't going to be Chelsea anytime soon. I don't think Abramovich would sell it just yet. I think if he was going to buy a team, I think it would be a middle of the table team. It wouldn't be a higher up team. So that puts my team in there, because we're middle table right now. But anyway, leave that in the comment section down below as well. Do you think he will own a Premier League team within, let's say, the next 12 months? Do you think that he'll launch a takeover bid for one of the Premier League clubs? Listen, have a wonderful day, like I said, whatever it is you're doing. I will be back at 5 o'clock and 9 o'clock tonight. I was a little bit ill yesterday, so I swerved the 9 o'clock stream. But I will be back at 5 o'clock and 9 o'clock tonight. So thank you very much for all the support on the channel recently. I do appreciate it. Do stick a thumbs up on the video. If you want to take part in some of the member Q&As and the member streams that I do, The link for the memberships is in the description. Feel free to check that out as well. But until 5 p.m, I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.